So today I'm going to be doing the £20 makeup challenge. I've done this video before, but like years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. So I'm going to leave the link to it down below so you can go and watch that one if you want to. But I thought I'd do an updated one. For this video, I haven't gone out and done like a shopping trip for these products because basically I didn't want to go out and just buy rubbish things that I had never tried before and then put them in this video, because I kind of think the point of this video is a £20 makeup challenge of a good face of makeup. Everyone knows you can buy cheap makeup, but if it's no good, then what's the point? So I've used products that are already in my collection that I do actually like, and I do know that are actually quite good, for £20. So I hope you get what I mean. I just thought it was better using products that I had personally rather than random things that I've never tried before until this video. I do feel like I may have cheated on one product, but it's only one thing, so I hope you will forgive me. The first product, and the one that I feel like I might have slightly cheated on, is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation in the colour 200 Soft Beige. I feel like this might be slightly dark. The reason why I feel like I've slightly cheated on it is because in Superdrug and Boots this is actually £4.99, but on Fragrance Direct it is £2.99, so I've taken the price of Fragrance Direct for the thing. Obviously, if I probably took the price of Fragrance Direct products from all of the ones that I've mentioned, it would probably be a lot cheaper than £20. This has all come to £19.96, by the way. And so, yeah, I feel like I've maybe slightly cheated with it, but I love Fragrance Direct. I always buy things off there anyway, so it's not really cheating. Like, I have just realised that I don't have a mirror apart from this huge thing that I normally do my hair with, so just going to use this. Sorry there's a flower in this video. This foundation is like very moussey, so I always use a beauty blender to blend it in. Quite obviously, I have not included the tools in the price of this video, in the £20, just because really, like, you would not be able to get like a good face of makeup using good tools for £20, like at all, unless you got them on like offer or stuff like that. And even then, I'm always really careful with this foundation not to use too much, because if you use too much it does go cakey. It's a very lightweight foundation with a really nice matte finish, and it does look really nice on the skin. It's also, this isn't too dark either. I thought it was going to be super dark, but it's not. But yeah, if you apply too much it can go very cakey and not look too good. I don't know, I think it does look very flawless, this foundation. It gives you a really nice full coverage finish. I do really like it. The only thing, when I have a beauty blender in my hand, I just want to continue to blend and continue to pat. I feel like with a brush I don't, because I feel like with a brush sometimes, once you've blended it once, you've blended it however many times. I feel like if you keep going it doesn't work, whereas with a beauty blender I could sit here for the whole day just patting my face and it would look great. This foundation looks really good right now. I'm then going to go with my concealer, which is the trusty Miss Sporty one that I love. It's the Miss Sporty Perfect Stay 10 Hour Concealer in number 001 Light. I love this. This is £2.99. It's just one of my favourite concealers. I also love the collection one, as you all know. And normally in my everyday makeup routine I use that one underneath my eyes and this one all over. Obviously we haven't got the budget for two concealers in this £20, so this is going to go underneath my eyes and on kind of blemishes and stuff. But as I say, because this is really full coverage, I don't actually need concealer. I'll only kind of put it on because it's here. This mirror is really uncomfortable to hold. I'm not kind of loving life right now. Also look hilarious. Also, because this foundation is slightly dark, the concealer kind of does look lighter anyway, so it kind of works with this foundation. I'm just going to take the Real Techniques contour brush, because I've kind of gone back to using this for under eye concealer because I really like it for it. Under eye concealer just makes everything look so much better, I always think. Literally, like, it just makes you look so much more awake, not like asleep and like dead. I'm just going to take more of like a foundation brush, which is just a little one from eBay. I will try and link some eBay brushes down below, especially if this is like a cheap video, because eBay brushes are just like amazing. I just think they're really, really good for like the price and everything. So if I can find some that I like, I will link them down below for you guys. They have so many of them. I do feel like if you did do one including brushes, like one of these videos, you could just include eBay brushes because they're so cheap. Why does that look kind of funky now I put that concealer on? I'm just going to go back over with the trusted beauty blender just to blend that out, make it look a little bit better. Then going to go in with my absolute fave drugstore product of all time, the Makeup Revolution Ultra Sculpt and Contour Kit in Ultra Fair 1. I love this, and for £3.99 in this budgeted £20 makeup challenge, we have got a contour, a highlight and a blush. How bloody amazing. So I'm going to go in with the contour on a fan brush, and again, even though the brushes aren't included, this is a really cheap brush off of eBay, and I really like fan brushes for doing my contour with. Nice little angle going on here. Anyway, I'm just going to get some of the contour shade and pop it onto my cheeks, just kind of like across like that. I feel like using a fan brush makes things so much easier. This side of my face looks so much better at the moment. Just with everything in life. The eyebrows better, the contour's better, the foundation's better, my skin's better on that side, everything. I'm then going to go in with this brush, which is just a big powder brush, big bronzing brush on with like the contour on it. I'm just going to take it up here onto my, what do you call this? What are they called? Temples. And up here, I just love this little palette so much. It's $3.99 for all 3 of those. I just think it's amazing, like it's so nice, and the thing is as well, the quality of the product is so good too. And then I'm also just going to take a tiny bit, just like what's left, and just blend out the contour that I've done with the fan brush. Just so it looks slightly more natural. I've just remembered that I haven't got any powder in this £20 makeup challenge. That's a bit of an issue, because I always powder my foundation. I'll try and get through it without, and obviously as we have 4p left over, I don't think we're going to find a powder for 4p. Obviously, if you're buying these things yourself and you just want to spend £20 on a face of makeup, I'm pretty sure you could stretch to a couple more pounds more to buy like Rimmel Stay Matte or something like that, for example. But I have actually forgot to include it into the thing. The good thing is this foundation is very matte. As you can see, it's a very matte finish. It's a very nice finish though. I like this kind of finish on my skin type because I do have quite oily skin and it does get quite oily throughout the day. But yeah, I really like that. I'm then going to go in with my blusher using the Real Techniques blusher brush. It feels a bit weird because this isn't really like a tutorial. I'm not necessarily trying to show you a makeup look. I'm just talking through the products. I just really love this like trio. I think it's just one of the best things you can buy. Like literally all of the products are really good quality. I only spoke about this like 3 videos ago, but it's just so nice. The blusher shade is lovely. It's not like really cheap. It's blendable. To be honest, I do definitely need some powder. So sorry guys, I feel like I failed because I'm going to need to powder this at the end and it's not in the budget. I am really hot right now and I don't really know why. It's not even really that warm. I'm pulling my jogging bottoms up. Now, for eyeshadow, I was going to use the Makeup Revolution Iconic 1 palette, which is like a dupe of the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette. I was going to use this, and this comes in at £4, and I was also going to use one of these shades for my eyebrows as well. However, this came in at then like £1 over the budget, so instead I have used these 3, which are from Makeup Gallery, which is Poundland's makeup line. They each come in at £1 each. And I'm going to be using the shade Mocha 8, which is a really pretty shade. This is a really pretty warm brown shade. I've then got this one, which is Bronze 7. They're not the best shadows in the world, and the Makeup Revolution shadows are definitely better than these. But they are quite pretty shadows. This is a really nice, like, warm bronzy shade. It's definitely warmer in real life than it's coming up on the camera. And then this one is Brown Truffle 10. And I'm going to try and put this through my brows as well, but it's got a slight shimmer through it. We're just going for shimmery brows today. Who cares? It's a Sunday. But yeah, I'm going to be using this just like on the outer corner and then try and put this through the brows as well because I have no like cheap brow like products. As you know, I love my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I never use anything else. But even the drugstore products I've got are all like £5–6. So I was like, let's just stick with the £1 eyeshadow and see how this goes. So I'm going to go with the shade Bronze all over the lid. And I'm just going to try and use like this small little mirror on top of this little palette because that big mirror is really bothering me. Oh, this is actually coming off really well. I bought stuff from this line such a long time ago, so I can't really remember what I thought of it, if you know what I mean. I'm just going to blend that into the crease. That's actually really nice for £1. Yeah, that's really nice. To be honest, I probably don't even need like the middle shade that I showed you to start with. Because to be honest, you could probably just blend this, blend it into the crease, and then use the really dark shade on the outer corner. But for the purpose of this video, seeming so we've come in under budget at £19.96 with the extra eyeshadow, we'll just use it because you never know. So I'm just blending that up into the crease really messily, and then just going to take a blending brush if we can find one. This is like the most relaxed video ever. And I'm just going to blend that all out so the line isn't really, really harsh. And then, as I do always, just take my foundation brush, this is actually the concealer brush, and just tidy around where I put the eyeshadow, because sometimes I just go a bit crazy and blend, and then it ends up like out here by my eyebrow. So I'm going to take that middle shade there and pop that just a little bit through my crease and then the outer corner. These are really pigmented for £1, like really pigmented. And they're really nice shades as well. Definitely recommending this. Okay, this one isn't as pigmented as the other one, but I think it might be because I'm not actually patting it onto the lid. Like the one that I've just used, I was like patting it onto the lid, so it's going to come off quite pigmented, whereas this one I am kind of trying to blend instead. And it is coming off, I just feel like I need a little bit more. Yeah, okay, this one's not as great. 100% the first one was better, so I'm saying that Bronze 7 is better than Mocha 8, definitely. Because this Mocha one, even though it is coming off, it's just not coming off as well necessarily. I seriously think that looks really pretty. I'm really surprised. Like, I think it looks really pretty. The foundation is starting to look not quite as fab as it first looked. I do think it just needs a bit of a set with powder, because it's just not looking too fab. I'm then going to go in with my eyeliner. You all know which one I'm going to use every video. It's the Makeup Gallery £1 eyeliner from the same line as those eyeshadows I just used. I think it is phenomenal. It's the best eyeliner ever. So I'm just going to do like a thin line on my lash line like I always use. It's just great because I use this every single day and it's so cheap that I can use it in one of these videos. This mirror is so hard to do things in. It is that tiny strip at the top of there. Like literally it is just basically non-existent. I'm just really hot as well. I don't have no idea why. It's the worst thing when you sit down to film and then you're really hot. I don't want to get up and have to open the window and refocus the camera. And also, it's hard to have the window open. I'm not even going to try and talk and do this. It's hard to have the window open because there's noise outside and obviously the camera picks it up, so I don't really like having it there. Especially a fan, that's like a no-go. So did my eyeliner and everything looks a little bit better. And I'm just going to take the Mocha shade on a little smudge brush and just put a little bit of this underneath my lash line. I've been really liking doing this lately. However, sometimes it gets like into my eye, which I don't think is very healthy for your eye, funnily enough. And it really hurts. That will do. Just a tiny little bit to make it look a little bit more smudgy. I'm then going to take this mascara, which is the one thing out of this probably entire video that I'm really not a fan of. This is the Maybelline Classic Volume Waterproof Mascara. Now, as I said, I didn't go out and specifically buy things for this video, which I don't know if that's bad or good. I just didn't really want to go and spend £20 on just random makeup just for one specific video. I'm a uni student, I'm doing an internship, I can't afford that. So I'm sure you can all relate. So I'm using this one, as this is kind of like the cheapest mascara that I've got in my collection. I brought this because I wanted a waterproof mascara and I was in like a small Boots and Superdrug and I was like, oh, I'll just get this one. It's really not that great, it's okay, but for the point where I like, oh hang on a second, I thought this was awful. Putting it on right now, it doesn't seem that bad. I'll report back in a second. Okay, update, I don't think it's that bad. This is $4.99. Have I told you all the prices? I think I have told you the price of everything. This is $4.99 and actually this is making my lashes look pretty good right now. I love a bit of volume. I'm not all about that length. I've already got long eyelashes, so I don't really need any more length. And I think sometimes this is going to sound really bad, and if you've got short eyelashes, I'm not being nasty. Well, not nasty, like I don't want to rub it in. But sometimes if I use a lengthy mascara, my eyelashes look too long. They just look a bit ridiculous. They look like they're just hanging there like this. So yeah, I much prefer volumizing mascara. I'm actually really impressed with this. I don't know, just because it's been sitting in the drawer and it's kind of dried up a little bit because it's quite dry now. Maybe that's it. I don't know. That is literally really nice. I'm just really surprised by that. Like, did not expect that mascara to go well. Like, I thought it was going to look awful. I'm going to go with the eyebrows. This is going to be the worst because I use my eyebrow. I'm not making sense. I use my pomade and that is what I use, and I don't use anything else ever. So going in with just a brown shimmery eyeshadow is going to be interesting to say the least. 23 minutes? Are you joking? I literally don't even know what to expect. I don't know how this is going to go at all. So I'm taking an angled brush, which is from Lab Brushes, which these were sent to me. I don't want too much on this brush. It is actually a shimmery eyeshadow. I'm putting shimmer in my brows. Let's just go with it. The thing is as well, because my eyebrows are practically black, I could do have to use like a dark brown. So the shade of it is okay. It's just for me, like, I much prefer like a wet consistency of my pomade, because I can just guide the brows so much easier. And also I find that the pomade kind of almost gives the brows, because it's wet, that kind of, obviously if you put like a, a clear mascara, like a brow gel over the top, I feel like that almost the pomade does that already, if that makes sense, because it is wet, like it's like a, you know, gel consistency as you're putting it on. I'm not really the biggest fan of this brush either. I normally use the Body Shop slanted brush, but that has currently got like the pomade on, so I didn't want to risk putting that in my brows when I'm trying to not use it. Oh dear Lord, okay, this is, it doesn't look horrendous, and probably from the camera it doesn't look horrendous. Just closer, it probably doesn't look fantastic, and I probably shouldn't stand in the light because I might shimmer. Still find that hilarious, shimmery brows. And then using a little spoolie just to brush them. Oh Lord, that's made it even worse. Okay, they're kind of catastrophic, to be honest. I think from your view, I don't think you can actually really tell that bad. Luckily, I'm actually not doing anything today. I'm just gonna spend the day chilling. We're just gonna go with that. They don't look great, but they're not on fleek. We ain't got Instagram brows, and they're slightly dark, but it'll be fine. I feel like because I'm hot, this makeup is looking worse. Do you know what I mean? You know when you get hot and your foundation just doesn't look great, you need some powder, and we ain't got powder. That's the situation. This is how with it I am today. I was about to get a powder brush and put highlighter all over my face. And then just going to stick some of the highlight on, because why not? It's in the palette. I'm just going to take my Sephora brush here, which is like a little contoury one, and just take it on the top of my cheekbones, even though I don't really feel like we need it, because there's just so much shine because of the oil and no powder, that I don't really feel like we need the highlight on top. But never have enough highlight. That highlight is really pretty out here. I'm just going to put some on my Cupid's bow. Then for my lip product, I'm going to be using one of these, which from eBay. I don't really know what this colour looks like really. It looks very different to what it does in the tube. These are from eBay. They're £1 each. They're liquid lipsticks. I've done an entire video on these £1 liquid lipsticks with like swatches and stuff like that. So I will leave the link down below if you want to go and look at them. But yeah, these are only £1 off of eBay. So they're fab and great for this type of video. This is kind of her corally shade. There's loads of different shades in there, and I did have sat here like a bright pink, but I feel like there's quite a lot of makeup on my face, and I feel like you can't really tell in the like viewfinder in that little thing there. I feel like I can't really see, but I feel there's a lot of highlight, and I feel like it's just a lot of stuff going on, so I'm going to go for more of like a subtle colour. This is actually a super pretty colour. I feel like it's a really pretty colour. I have so many of them. If you watch the video, you'll know. But I have so many of them that I've never even actually tried every shade. So yeah, I really like this one. Very nice summery shade. I've also just bought some powder over here because I can't finish this video without putting powder on my face. So I'm really sorry. Well, we definitely have now gone over budget. But I don't care. I just need to powder my face right now. To be honest, if you can find a powder for 4p, then it's fine. See, that just looks so much better. Literally, powder just makes everything look so much better. I powder so many times a day, I'm not even joking. I actually, no word of a lie, really like this makeup look. I think it looks really good. Like, if I changed up the foundation, right now the foundation looks really nice. I just feel like it's not going to look great in a couple of hours time, especially because after like 20 minutes of applying it, I needed to apply powder. But yeah, I actually really like it. I think it's really pretty. I love this. This is like my favourite thing ever. I just think it's great. I use it every day already. The eyeshadows are such good quality. If you're looking for cheap eyeshadows, go and get some of those because they've got so many shades as well. The eyebrows that aren't great, but the rest of the makeup looks quite nice, so I don't think I'll notice the eyebrows. This eyebrow 100% looks better than this one, but this is my one that doesn't normally work anyway, so we'll forgive that. Lip colour is really nice. I probably could have applied it a little bit better. It's a little bit skew with, but all the sun. So that is the end of my £20 makeup challenge video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I am going to go and take these bottoms off right now and open the window because I'm still boiling hot. What is going on? Go away, sun. Please excuse the change in lighting at the end of this video because basically you just have to change everything because of the stupid sun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this £20 makeup challenge video. I've really enjoyed filming this, so I hope you've enjoyed watching it. And if you have found any bargains in this video, make sure you go and purchase them. If you haven't subscribed already, then please do. The button is always down below. I would love it. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up because it makes me super happy. So thank you very much for watching and I will speak to you next time. Bye!